Hey there! Welcome to this quick getting started video on GEOME. Today, I'll show you how to create an account, walk you through the interface, and cover key features like creating a project and downloading a template for your data. Let's jump in. So, we'll start off on the home page, and the first thing we'll want to do is create a new account. Let's go ahead and fill out these fields really quick. We'll need a first name, a last name, an email, an institution, a username, and a password. Alright, now I click on Create Account right here. You'll see a registration confirmation pop up in the top right corner. That means your account was created successfully. There's a little greeting at the top, just a quick hello, to let you know you're signed in. From here, I can create a project under the same button. Let's click here. A project in GEOME can be pretty much anything. It can be all of your lifetime output as a researcher, or just the work from a specific grant. It can also be used by a consortium. If you're part of a research group, you can all work in the same project, as long as you're following the same standards. All those things would make a good project definition. For the purpose of this video, I will name it Demo Reef Fish Phylogeography. Next, just type in a description of what your project is about. Let me put here something like geographic aspects of speciation in reef fishes. Then I would want to select a team workspace to join. You can see that there's a few different teams available under GEOME. Let's select the Reef Restoration and Adaptation Project team. So, what this does is to preload all of the fields and rules that we have set up for the Reef Restoration and Adaptation Project. And for now, I'm going to keep this project private, so you can load your data, check it first, and once you're happy with it, then you can make it public, so anybody else can see it. All you have to do now is click the Create Project button. Great! Just like that, your project is created. What we're looking at now is the project overview. There's not much to see yet, since we haven't uploaded any data. Alright, from here, if you click on the View Projects tab, you'll first see a list of all your own projects. In my case, there's just one, and it doesn't have any data yet. Below that, you'll see a list of all the public projects available on GEOME. Let's go to the Project Settings tab for a moment. Here you can see the project name, its description, and the visibility setting, where you can choose to make it public or keep it private. At the bottom, you'll see a Save button to keep any changes you've made. There's also a Delete button in case you want to remove the entire project from the database. Now, let's scroll back up. Since this is a brand new project, there aren't any expeditions yet, and there's just myself as a member for now. But I can add others by clicking this Grant User Access button right here. Over on the left panel, the menu options are laid out in the general order you'd follow as you move through the system. The first one is called View Teams, and it shows all the teams in GEOME. You can click on any of them to see their description, what they're about, and who's part of the team. Now, generating the template is one of the first things you'll want to do. The template serves as a data management plan that you know ahead of time for your project. It defines the structure that all of your collaborators will be using. Therefore, it will make your data compatible, not only with your collaborators, but with everyone else that uses GEOME. If we scroll down, you'll see there's a wide range of fields defined for the Reef Restoration team that you can include in your data template. These fields come from Darwin Core, which is a set of standards designed to make it easier to share information about biological diversity. Using these helps ensure that your metadata will be compatible with data collected by other labs. At the top, you'll see some pre-checked fields that are grayed out. Those are required and can't be changed. You'll also notice some other fields that are checked but can be unchecked. These are recommended, and we suggest keeping them if they're relevant to your project. You can also add any other fields by simply checking them, and they'll be included in your spreadsheet template. For example, I can just uncheck decimal longitude and decimal latitude here, so these fields don't show up in my template. Alright, now if we want more information about the fields, I can click on the def link here. So, the country field tells you, here's the column name country, that is defined by this Darwin Core term, and there's also a definition for it. And then, down in the right side panel, you'll see some validation rules that need to be followed. For example, in this case, the country field is marked as required. The level is set to error, which means GEOME won't let you load your data until that field is filled in. It's also telling us that there's a controlled vocabulary, and you have to provide one of the values from the list of country names in order to proceed. Actually, let me check these two options as well. Alright, now I'm happy with the fields I have so far. So, I will proceed to export my template with all the attributes that we just selected. All we need to do now is click the Export Excel button, and GEOME will generate and download the spreadsheet template for us. Great. When I open up the spreadsheet, there's an instructions page that tells me about the various tabs in my template. We also have a Samples tab, where it's asking you to enter your data. You can just copy data from a different spreadsheet. Just make sure the first row includes the column headers. In the template, the red fields are required fields, and the black fields are not required fields. You will also see that for particular columns like country, there's a lookup list here. So, these values are required for basis of record country. Let's move over to the Sample Photos tab. Here, you'll link the sample IDs to your photos. These photos can either be hosted online or uploaded directly to GEOME. Now, in the Sample Fields tab, all the columns are listed together with their definition and their controlled vocabularies. Similarly, the next tab defines each column for the sample photos. In the List tab, we can see all the units for the different fields. You will see, for example, all the countries that you can use when uploading your data. You can also see the different current habitats available in the system, all listed right here for you. Alright, so that's a quick overview of the spreadsheet you'll use to load your data into GEOME. In the next video, we'll walk through how to load your data into your project, check the validation results, and review your data in the system. I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.